Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Form. This is called Formcast, and this is episode what I think is 90. Yes, I think it's 90, which means we're 10 away from 100. 100 episodes, 100 weeks. That's crazy. Well, thanks for listening. I really appreciate it, and thanks for downloading the podcast. That's pretty cool of you. Today, I want to talk about something that I recently did. Woke up and showered. No, I'm just kidding. It's going to be a lot more exciting than that topic, even though I know many of you would probably love to hear me talking about how I wake up and go to the gym and I shower right after. Ça c'est bon. But no, I am going to talk about marathon streams. And I don't mean streaming subathons where you go to sleep for 12 hours at night like every other person does, and you probably get more sleep than the average person while doing a subathon and streaming every single day. I mean, I do that for a living, but hey, it is what it is. No. I'm talking about staying awake for 24 hours straight and streaming for 24 hours straight. I used to do these about once a month a couple years back, and then I quickly realized that I was going to die. Not necessarily actually die, but very much so, like, almost die. With that being said, I recently did one this past Friday into Saturday, about 6 p.m. Eastern. We started on Friday night, going to Saturday, and one of the reasons we did this, actually the only reason, is because of the community meeting this crazy goal one night back in, I think it was August. Yes, it was August, because we did it the next month, which is September. And, the community wanted it, so we did it. With that being said, I quickly have forgotten how much a 24-hour stream takes out of you. This is how my 2 days went. I woke up Friday around 7:30, 8 a.m. Eastern. I usually stream during the day, so I wake up, but I woke up and I decided to go for a long run. I ran about 8 kilometers because I'm going to be sitting down for a long time. I said I want to be active as much as I can beforehand. Well, that run kind of was almost too much for me, and I felt like crap right before the stream. I tried to sleep during the day. I could not. So I was awake at 7:30 a.m. on Friday, started streaming about 6 p.m., like I said, that Friday evening, and went until 6 p.m. the following Saturday. So I was awake, and I didn't go to bed till about 9:30 that night on Saturday. So I was awake from 7:30 a.m. Friday till about 9 o'clock on Saturday evening, which doesn't seem long when you think about it, but it was really long. During the 24-hour stream, it goes in waves. I start, everyone's hyped up, crack the first energy drink of the stream, and as soon as you get into the 1 o'clocks, the 2 o'clocks, the 3 o'clocks, the 4 o'clocks, it gets difficult to stay, energetic. You've been chatting for a handful of hours already, 8-9 hours, but you're also tired. This is not like chatting 8 hours from like 10 a.m. till 4 o'clock or anything like that. This is not a daytime thing. This is overnight when you're usually sleeping, right? So your body was like, hey, what's going on? I'm supposed to be sleeping right now. What's happening? It's like someone who works day shift and all of a sudden like, we're going to put you on night shift tomorrow. All of a sudden you need to adjust and your body just doesn't adjust properly. So with that being said, I luckily had a lot of people stay with me overnight. I actually had a couple people play. We played Valorant the entire night, literally like 11 hours straight of Valorant. I did not rank up if you're curious. No. We definitely deranked. But that being said, I was lucky enough to have people stay the entire evening, chat it up, hang out. People left the stream open, which always helps because I think we stayed about anywhere between 60 to 80 viewers for the most time. And that was pretty helpful. People like to come in and check things out if you have that many viewers, I think. And people leaving the tab up, leaving the stream open while they're going sleeping or working or something like that really helped a lot. With that being said, you come into these hours, the early morning hours, people are waking up, they come in, they say, good morning, hey, you're still alive, you haven't slept, what did I miss? All these kinds of things. We had spin wheels, a certain amount of gifted, you spun the wheel, ended up waxing my leg, wearing a chicken suit, doing a lot of chicken dances, eating some Bean Boozle, giving some stuff away. With that being said, it was a little bit difficult, I'm going to say, around the 20 to 21 hour mark. When you have 2 to 3 hours remaining, it feels so close to being done, but then you kind of remind yourself at how far away 3 hours is. When you really think about it, 3 hours is a long time. Most of my streams on the daily basis are 3 to 4 hours. So here I was, trying not to fall asleep at what was about 2 p.m. in the afternoon on Saturday while playing Warzone, going back to trucking, chatting, doing all these things. So it comes in waves where you get these second, at that like 13, 14 hour mark, you get this second wind and you're like, all right, people are awake. People are chatting a lot more. Activity is booming and that just keeps you awake. But then you hit this 20 hour mark, this 21 hour mark. People are doing their thing during the regular Saturday afternoons and you're just still alive because you have 3-4 hours left. But we got through it, made it all the way to 24 hours, no breaks, no sleeps. I got, up to go to the bathroom and get some food and all that kind of stuff. But needless to say, we made it. And I've always thought 24-hour streams were almost useless because you're just live for all this time and you never know what could happen in a stream. Nothing or a lot of stuff, right? The community was as generous as possible, and still a few days later, blown away by the generosity of many, many, many people, not only with financial support, but with their time and literally spending the entire stream with us. That was pretty crazy, and it helps more than people understand, and what I think they could even ever understand is that when you have a stream open, it means tremendous amounts to the streamer and the community themselves. I actually thank a lot of people, as much as I can anyways, for those who spend time in the stream, because it means a lot. Without viewers, then you're just playing video games. I've always said that. So that's the case. So we did a 24-hour stream. It went splendidly well. However, here comes the kicker, as you might hear. Block your ears if you don't like nose things. I seemingly am becoming sick. Every time I've done a 24-hour stream, despite being able to stay awake and be energetic and near the end be dancing around and all that kind of stuff, I always seem to get sick. Stuffy nose, congestion, itchy throat for the next 4 or 5 days. I've been taking some Advil cold and sinus the last 2 days to try and get it out of my system, but I'm sitting here half dead, and always comes after a 24-hour marathon stream. So I don't know if it's the stream itself, the wear on the body. I mean, when you stream to 60 to 80 people for 24 hours, you are speaking nearly the entire time. If you're not speaking to chat, you're speaking in games, you're giving game comms, you're playing around, whatever. But at the end of the day, like, my tongue was sore, my jaw was sore, my throat was sore. Drinking water near the end was actually like a torture method, it seemed, because of how much I had spoken over 24 hours. So yesterday, Sunday, today's Monday, the 23rd, I'm recording this. You'll hear it on Wednesday, 9 a.m. Eastern. But yesterday, Sunday, I was like grumpy, irritable, tired. I still tried to get up and go and be active so that I'm not sitting in it all day long. And we streamed last night. So it was really hard on the body, really hard on the brain, but we got through it. But yet again, the benefits of a 24-hour, you meet so many people. I got some wonderful, wonderful support. And it's something that you just check off your bucket list and say, hey, I did it again, 24 hours streaming, no breaks, no naps, no nothing. Not a lot of people can say they've done that. But at the end of the day, the repercussions of becoming potentially sick, not having sleep, you can't catch up on sleep. I mean, you miss a whole night's of sleep, you sleep the next day, you don't just get it back, and you can't stream or sleep for 20 hours. It's just not good. So that being said, and some of you may disagree with that, but you cannot sleep that long. It's just not good for the body. So yesterday was almost a write-off, but managed to stream last night. We had a whole lot of fun. Scary Sunday. We played some scary games. And today's my day off, and thank God it's a day off. After recording the podcast, I'm going to be putting on some sort of TV show and just loafing on the couch for a few hours. And I mean, it's raining and cloudy outside today, so perfect time to do that. But another 24-hour stream in the books. I think I want to say 6 or 7 in my under my belt now. But man, are they tough. So if you ever done one, let me know how it went. If you ever want to do one, let me know if you have any questions. You could pose those questions or share those little tidbits of your experiences on YouTube. All episodes are on YouTube. Feel free to drop a comment, sub to the channel, all that good stuff. I appreciate y'all. And as always, hey, we'll catch you next time. I'm going to go blow my nose. Cheers.